So we're talking about the concept of segmenting your audience, and we're talking about elements such as behavioral characteristics. How can the hip-hop R&B artist that's trying to interpret the behavioral characteristics of their audience, specifically when talking about the category of needs, how might they be able to, first of all, what is it, and how might they be able to use that?
The concept of segmentation by virtue of need really speaks to the consumer's three options in terms of what they're doing with psychologically and behaviorally, what they're doing with information, what they're doing in their lives. The most important part of needs is what we call in consumer behavior, folks' misery. And there's three kinds of misery. There's pain, there's fear, and there's craving or unfulfilled desire. But I like the word craving better. So when you look at the hip-hop audience or the prospective audience for hip-hop, you're looking first at where their pain is, where your audience's pain is. Why? Because people buy first based on imminent problems, what they're facing now. So for example, when you think about a cut, you think about the first thing I have to do with a cut is stop the bleeding. That's the pain part. In your marketplace, in the hip-hop marketplace, you really have to look at your core audience's pain. Their pain oftentimes is very much like Maslow's hierarchy, which is they're afraid of imminent danger to their health, their well-being. They're worried about stepping out on the street and having gunshots go by or worse. And that, expressing that through your music, will really hit home, will really connect with where these people are, where your audiences are finding themselves. And through you, they see themselves being talked about and explained. It moves into fear, which is the second level of misery. And fear is your audience is afraid that they're never going to make it out of that situation, that they don't have a voice, they're never going to be heard. So you've got a lot of opportunity with those folks because you can reach them in so many ways and give them a voice. You can capture some of their stuff on video, maybe that dancing in the urban streets. You can allow them to have part of your website where they can post their own videos, they can post their own dancing to your music. So that gives them this sense that you are there for them, much like Wycliffe is there for the people of Haiti. And finally, you want to think about their craving. And their craving is they want to be like the big hip-hop audience. They want to be like the big hip-hop stars. They want to be known. They want to be famous. This is a whole generation of people who want to be famous. And you kind of can deliver on that. You can have contests on your websites. You can have giveaways with your music. You can have opportunities for them to get on stage with you. It's guerrilla marketing. It's marketing mano a mano. It's marketing on the streets. But that's where your audience is. And that's where you have to go to meet them.